What's going on, guys? We are back with another PSA update. This is going to be update number 38, going over February 7th through February 13th. We've added a few more, some more information to the pop report update. So we'll go ahead and just go down the list. So if this is your first time checking us out, just a reminder that this is something that I do every week. I capture the pop reports for the companies out there that I'm able to. For companies like BGS and SGC, unfortunately, I'm not able to capture their weekly totals, so I am not able to capture their pop reports count. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and just jump into PSA. PSA graded a total of 190,927 cards this week is what they added to their pop report. The biggest jump this week by far was TCG. They graded a total of 64,072 cards this week, which is a jump of over 15,000 cards from prior week. Second category this week was basketball with 51,996, followed by baseball with 35,566, and then football with 31,252. And then the bottom three will be soccer with 5,947, hockey with 1,643, and then golf with 451 cards. So as you can see here, I went ahead and started adding all the other categories that PSA does grading for. So starting next week, we should see a total number, a complete number of grading that PSA does. But for this week, they graded 190,927, and that is for the top 6 categories that they have, or top 6 sports, right? So, all right, moving on to Pure Graded X, PGX. They did not update their pop report this week, so there's 0 cards added to their pop report. Hybrid Grading Approach, also known as HGA, graded a total of 6,597. That's what they added to their pop report, which is an increase of over 1,500 cards from prior week, where they graded a little bit over 5,000 cards here. So that a nice little jump as well. So as we could see, the last 4 weeks for HGA, they have increased their pop report each of the last 4 weeks. So not too bad for HGA. Forensic card grading, they're having updating their pop report, or their database is what they call it. So they were not able to update it this week, so there's 0 cards in their pop report this week for forensic card grading, also known as FCG. Moving on to transparent grading team, TGT. And I think I mentioned in the past, so they are currently moving their operations from the East Coast to California. So all their machinery and all that stuff is on the road. So again, they did not have a update on their pop report, but I fully expect their pop report to be updated once they get all their machinery and all that stuff in place in California. Moving on to Dynamic Grading Authority, DGA. They graded a total of 432 cards this week, in which, it kind of aligns with what they've been grading with the last few weeks. So if you go to their website, their pop report is not available online. I'm getting these numbers directly from the owner. He reached out and he asked if, he started including these numbers on here. So I was like, cool. So I do share these numbers on each of these companies' Facebook pages, Facebook groups. So if you go to their Facebook group and you see these exact numbers, that's me on Facebook. So all right, moving on. So this is going to be the new one right here. CSG launched their pop report this prior week on February 9th. They had a total of 615,000 461 cards when they launched. On February 13th, on Sunday, they had 629,565, which is a total of increase of 14,104. Leading the way is baseball with 5,034, and then basketball with 4,148, and then football with 2,831, and then fourth will be hockey with 1,176. Also, if you're not familiar with CSG, they do not grade trading card game cards like Pokemon and all that. They have actually a sister company that does Pokemon. So Pokemon would fall under a different company besides CSG. So, all right. So we'll keep track of CSG as well. And then lastly, COMC. Check out mycollectibles.com. So what I did here was I captured all their sports cards and categories they have for cards for sale. So that way, if there's ever a shift in their platform, we can definitely keep track of if people are pulling out of COMC, or if people are putting more cards into COMC and it's growing, then we should be able to see that trend line here. So as of February 13th, COMC had a total of 5,287,215 cards for sale on their platform. Now, that number, of course, is not the total number of cards that they have in their vault, because if I purchase one card and I don't have that card for sale, of course, it will not populate in these numbers here. So that number could definitely go up or down depending on the week. But I think if we see a huge swing in these numbers, in the hundreds of thousands of cards, then something is up there. So, but yeah, and then also it breaks it down by the graded cards. So that 5,287,215, it breaks it down by graded cards, which is 107,000 graded cards. Ungraded is almost 5.2 million. And then after market autos, it's a little bit over 12,000 cards. So I'm thinking this is probably your in-person autos. So people who do like through the mail autos and sporting event autos and stuff like that. That's probably the bucket that those fall under here. So, but that does it for this week, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions or whatnot. I'm definitely open to any sort of questions or advice or whatever. So let me know what you guys think. Take care, be safe out there, and talk to you later.